If you had to pick, what episode are you most proud of, either from an acting perspective or a writing perspective or both?
My favorite episode is No Weddings and a Funeral, because I think that one does the best job of a thing we try to do in almost every episode of, like, hitting you with the heartache and the hijinks, back to back, and to successfully rickroll a funeral. That's a feather in the cap that will not be unglued.
One of the most talked about episodes was one that aired in the second season, Beard After Hours, where you had this crazy night out with AFC Richmond supporters. Talk to me about the conception of that episode and how fun was it to execute?
Yeah, so, in a given season, it might be 10 episodes. And at that point, our season was 10 episodes. Season 1 had been shot and filmed, but had not come out yet. We were writing season 2, and we assumed to be 10 episodes again. And you have a little bit of a discard pile, no matter how many episodes you have. Like, oh, we didn't get to these stories, maybe next year. But then season 1 comes out, and whatever Apple's algorithms told them in that small sample size, that first weekend, they called us on Monday and were like, season 2 is picked up. You're not just writing it, we're going to shoot it. And also, 2 more episodes. You get 2 more episodes. Congratulations! But we already basically put the season together, so we couldn't just put something in. So we had to pick 2 ideas from the discard pile that could kind of be self-contained and thus not mess up the lattice work of the season we'd already put together. One was the Christmas episode, and then one was Beard After Hours. And once that was on the pile, which was Jason's selection, then Brett Goldstein and Joe Kelly kind of took it and was like, we will handle this. And then I wasn't allowed to see the script till a week before we shot. And even that was because I was banging on their door like, guys, I got lines to learn. I got stuff to do. I need to see the goddamn script. And they're like, fine. So it was its own thing. We'll never have anything else like it. There's very unique circumstances, but I sure as hell enjoyed it while we were doing it.
You like that clip? Well, my State of the Union podcast drops every week. Subscribe now on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.